Step behind the scenes of one of Britain's most beloved sitcoms, Bless This House, and uncover the untold tragedies that befell its talented cast. While millions of viewers laughed along with the antics of Sid, Jean, and their family, the real lives of the 29 actors who brought these characters to life were often marked by sorrow and untimely deaths. In this detailed and heartbreaking exploration, we reveal how these stars tragically passed away. Join us as we delve deep into the personal stories behind the familiar faces, discovering how they faced their final moments, the struggles they endured off camera, and the legacies they left behind. This journey honors the lives and memories of the cast, celebrating their lasting contributions to television history while uncovering the poignant realities that shaped their last days. Patsy Rowlands was born on January 19, 1931, and became a beloved figure in British comedy, best known for her role as Betty Lewis in Bless This House, 1971. Coming from a working-class family, she discovered her love for the stage during her childhood, participating in local theater productions. Driven by her passion, she attended a drama school where she refined her craft and gained the confidence to pursue a career in acting. Rowlands found significant success in the Carry On film series, where her comedic timing and charm made her a fan favorite. Though she married once and had a daughter, her marriage ended in divorce, leading her to navigate the complexities of single parenthood. Throughout her life, Patsy faced profound losses that deeply affected her. The death of close friends from the entertainment industry left her feeling bereft, as these individuals had been her support system. Additionally, she courageously battled breast cancer, showcasing her strength and determination. Unfortunately, the disease took its toll, and she passed away on January 22, 2005, at the age of 74. Sidney James, born on May 8, 1913, became a household name for his role as Sid Abbott in Bless This House, 1971. Originally from South Africa, Sidney moved to the United Kingdom in pursuit of a career in both acting and boxing, although he never attended university. His passion for the entertainment industry propelled him to success, especially with his memorable performances in the Carry On film series. However, behind the scenes, his life was anything but glamorous. Sidney was married twice and had 3 children, yet his personal relationships were significantly affected by his gambling addiction and infidelities. His tumultuous marriage and the emotional strain of his addiction led to the collapse of his family life, leaving scars that would last a lifetime. Tragically, he passed away from a heart attack on April 26, 1976, at the age of 62. His legacy in British comedy remains impactful, even as it is overshadowed by the struggles he faced in his personal life. Diana Coupland, born on March 5, 1928, captivated audiences as Jean Abbott in Bless This House, 1971. From a young age, she was immersed in music, performing in London clubs as a teenager before attending a music conservatory to hone her skills. Diana's transition to acting was marked by her iconic role in Bless This House, which showcased her talent and charm. In her personal life, she married twice and had 1 daughter, navigating the complexities of love and loss. The tragic death of her first husband left a profound impact on her, as did her struggles with a severe spinal condition that affected her health and mobility in her later years. Despite these adversities, Diana maintained a positive public persona and continued to contribute to both music and television. She passed away on November 10, 2006, due to heart failure at the age of 78, leaving behind a legacy of grace, talent, and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Born on February 18, 1944, Anthony Jackson is fondly remembered for his portrayal of Trevor Lewis in the classic sitcom Bless This House, 1971. Raised in a tumultuous environment, his early life was marked by family strife, which instilled in him a desire to escape through the world of acting. He pursued his passion at a local drama school, where he honed his skills and developed a deep love for performance. Jackson's career gained momentum with his notable role as Dithers in the animated series The Perishers, where his distinctive voice captivated audiences. Throughout his life, Anthony faced significant personal challenges. He married once and had 2 children, yet his family life was often overshadowed by his struggles with depression. The weight of his mental health issues took a toll on his relationships, and he found himself battling feelings of isolation. Tragically, a serious car accident left him with injuries that compounded his mental health struggles. After years of fighting his demons, Anthony succumbed to cancer on November 27, 2006, at the age of 62. Robin Stewart, born on October 9, 1946, is best remembered for his portrayal of Mike Abbott in Bless This House, 1971. His childhood was deeply impacted by the early death of his mother, which left him grappling with grief and a longing for connection. He pursued acting at drama school, driven by his passion for performance. Robin's career flourished with his role in Bless This House, but he faced personal challenges that cast a shadow over his success. He married twice and had 2 children, but his struggles with alcoholism created turmoil in his relationships. The devastating loss of his first child intensified his emotional battles, leaving him to confront profound grief and regret. Despite his achievements in British television, Robin's life was marred by these personal tragedies. He passed away on November 22, 2015, due to complications from a stroke at the age of 69. His legacy is a bittersweet reminder of the complexities of life and the enduring power of resilience amid hardship. Robert Raglin was born on April 7, 1909, and is best remembered for his portrayal of George Humphreys in Bless This House, 1972. His early life was steeped in a passion for the arts, leading him to join a theater troupe as a young man, where he first discovered the joy of acting. Raglin's dedication to his craft resulted in a long and successful career, with a particularly notable role in the classic sitcom Dad's Army, where his performance left a lasting impression on audiences. He was a loving husband and a father of 3, but his family life was marred by personal tragedy. Robert faced the heart-wrenching loss of a child, a devastating experience that cast a shadow over his family's happiness. Furthermore, he battled a debilitating illness that challenged his ability to perform, yet he approached each setback with resilience and grace. His determination to continue working in television despite these difficulties spoke volumes about his commitment to his craft. Robert passed away on July 18, 1985, at the age of 76, due to cancer. John Comer, born on March 1, 1924, was a talented actor best known for his role as the barman in Bless This House in 1972. Growing up in the working-class neighborhoods of Lancashire, Comer faced a challenging upbringing that instilled in him a strong work ethic. After finishing school, he took on various jobs, including factory work, before discovering his passion for acting. He did not attend university, but instead, he immersed himself in the local drama scene, eventually joining a community theater group. His breakout role came in the sitcom I Didn't Know You Cared, where his ability to deliver humor with a touch of authenticity shone through. Despite his success, Comer faced a tumultuous family life, having married and fathered 2 children, whose names are often kept private. His battle with alcoholism led to significant strain in his relationships, leaving him isolated at times. The tragic loss of his career due to his addiction was compounded by his eventual diagnosis of throat cancer. He passed away on February 11, 1984, at the age of 59, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his comedic talent and the shadows of his personal struggles. Michael Logan, born on July 16, 1907, is remembered for his portrayal of Mr. Harper in Bless This House in 1972. Logan's early life was shaped by the turmoil of World War II, during which he served in the military. After the war, he decided to pursue acting as a second career, although he lacked formal training in the arts. Instead, he relied on the skills he developed through experience in various acting roles. His performance in the long-running series Emmerdale Farm stands out as a career highlight, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Logan was married and had 3 children, but his personal life was often marked by heartache. The loss of his beloved wife to a prolonged illness left him emotionally shattered, a grief that lingered throughout his later years. Additionally, Logan battled chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, which took a toll on his health and vitality. Despite these challenges, he remained dedicated to his craft until the end. Logan's life came to a close in 1993, at the age of 86, leaving behind a rich legacy of memorable performances and a profound impact on British television. Ronnie Brody, born on November 6, 1918, gained fame for his role as Henri in Bless This House in 1973. Brody's path to acting was unconventional. He initially worked various jobs to support his family and only pursued acting later in life, attending night classes to hone his craft. His warm personality and knack for character roles made him a beloved figure in British film and television, with You Rang, Lord? being one of his standout performances. He married and had 2 children, but his family life was shadowed by sorrow. The unexpected death of his son devastated him, leaving an emotional scar that affected his relationships with his remaining family. Brody also faced significant health issues as he aged, battling cancer that ultimately took its toll. His ability to bring warmth and humor to his roles endeared him to audiences, even as he faced personal tragedies. Brody passed away on May 8, 1991, at the age of 72, but his legacy as a cherished actor and a resilient individual endures in the hearts of those who remember his work. Bill Treacher, born on June 4, 1930, is widely remembered for his role as Arnold in Bless This House, 1976. Raised in Essex, England, Bill was drawn to the performing arts from an early age, igniting a passion that would lead him into a long and successful career in entertainment. His breakout role came with his portrayal of Arthur Fowler in the iconic soap opera EastEnders, where he became a beloved figure among audiences, known for his warmth and authenticity. Bill married Catherine Kesey, and the couple had 2 children, sharing a life together that was both fulfilling and challenging. However, tragedy struck with the loss of his first wife, which left an indelible mark on his heart and deeply affected his family dynamics. In his later years, Treacher faced a number of health issues that tested his resilience and strength. He ultimately passed away on November 5, 2022, at the age of 92 due to natural causes. Terrence Alexander was born on March 11, 1923, and gained recognition for his role as Dr. Ian McLaren in Bless This House, 1971. Growing up in London, Terrence had an early passion for acting, which led him to attend drama school and hone his skills in the performing arts. His most notable role came when he portrayed Charlie Hungerford in the hit series Bergerac, where his captivating performances garnered him a loyal following. Terrence experienced 2 marriages during his lifetime, first to Juno Stevens and later to Jane Downs, navigating the complexities of love and relationships. The end of his first marriage brought about considerable emotional turmoil, forcing him to confront his own vulnerabilities. In his later years, he encountered significant health struggles, which affected his ability to work and enjoy life to its fullest. Terrence Alexander passed away on May 28, 2009, at the age of 86 due to natural causes. Peter Copley, born on May 20, 1915, is best known for his role as J.G. in Bless This House, 1971. Raised in a family that celebrated the arts, he developed a passion for acting early in life, which led him to pursue a career in performance. Throughout his career, Peter showcased his talent in various roles, with one of his standout performances in Out of the Unknown, where he displayed his remarkable versatility as an actor. He married and had 2 children, and while he found joy in family life, he also faced significant challenges. Tragically, Peter experienced the loss of his wife, a heartbreak that profoundly impacted him and altered the course of his personal life. As he aged, he dealt with his own health issues, which posed further challenges in his later years. Peter Copley passed away on October 7, 2008, at the age of 93 due to natural causes. Jamescins, born on December 4, 1933, gained recognition for his role as Tom Williams in the classic sitcom Bless This House, 1971. He grew up in Beckenham, Kent, in a family that valued education and the arts. After attending the City of London School, he served in the Royal Air Force, an experience that helped shape his discipline and work ethic. Following his service, Cossins pursued his passion for acting at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, where he excelled and earned a silver medal in 1952 for his talent. His career blossomed in British television, highlighted by his memorable portrayal of Mr. Walt in the iconic comedy series Fawlty Towers. Cossins married and had 2 children, but his personal life was marked by significant struggles. He faced the daunting challenge of battling cancer, a fight that took a toll on his mental health and physical well-being. The loss of close friends to similar illnesses compounded his emotional burden. Unfortunately, after years of grappling with these challenges, James Cossins passed away on February 12, 1997, due to cancer at the age of 63. June Whitfield was born on November 11, 1925, and became a cherished icon in British comedy, particularly known for her role as Odette in Bless This House, 1973. Growing up in Streatham, London, she developed an early love for performance, which she nurtured at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. June's career flourished as she made her mark in the Carry On films, where her sharp wit and impeccable timing endeared her to audiences. She married Timothy John Acheson and had 1 daughter, but her family life encountered profound grief. The death of her husband left her heartbroken, forcing her to navigate the world as a single parent while grappling with her own health issues. Despite her personal struggles, she continued to act and bring joy to others through her performances. As her health declined, June faced additional challenges, including bouts of illness that tested her resilience. June Whitfield passed away on December 29, 2018, due to natural causes at the age of 93. David Bower was born on March 6, 1917, and is best remembered for his role as Tony in Bless This House, 1973. Raised in Chicago, Illinois, he pursued higher education at Washington University in St. Louis, where he cultivated a deep interest in the performing arts. In 1958, Bower took a significant step in his career by moving to Britain, where he quickly found success in television and film. He gained particular acclaim for his role in the popular series The Saint, where his talent shone through. Throughout his life, David married twice and had 1 child, but his personal journey was fraught with heartache. He faced a formidable battle with cancer that deeply affected his life and career. In addition to this struggle, he also endured the loss of his first wife, an event that cast a long shadow over his emotional well-being. David Bower ultimately succumbed to cancer on February 8, 1973, at the age of 55. Meredith Edwards, born on June 10, 1917, is best known for his role as Mr. Davies in Bless This House in 1973. He grew up in a modest household in Wales, where he attended Ruabon Boys Grammar School, fostering a love for the performing arts. After completing his studies, he joined the Welsh National Theatre Company, where he developed his skills as a performer and took part in various productions. His breakout moment came in 1949 with the film A Run for Your Money, which showcased his talent and charm, allowing him to garner attention in the industry. Edwards married Daisy Clark, and together they built a family, raising 3 children who brought joy and purpose to their lives. However, their home was not without its challenges. Edwards faced a significant battle with cancer that tested his strength and resilience. As he navigated the ups and downs of his illness, he also experienced the devastating loss of his wife, Daisy. Her passing left a deep void in his life, compounding his struggles as he tried to come to terms with both grief and illness. Ultimately, Meredith Edwards passed away on February 8, 1999, due to natural causes at the age of 81. Windsor Davies, born on August 28, 1930, is fondly remembered for his role as Charlie in Bless This House in 1974. He grew up in London, where he attended a teacher training college, preparing for a career in education. However, his passion for acting drew him away from the classroom and onto the stage. Davies became a household name with his iconic portrayal of Battery Sergeant Major Williams in the popular television series It Ain't Half Hot Mom, where his vibrant personality and distinctive voice endeared him to audiences across the country. Throughout his life, he married Eluned Evans, and together they welcomed 5 children into their home. Davies embraced fatherhood wholeheartedly, balancing the demands of his burgeoning acting career with the joys and responsibilities of raising a large family. Despite the love surrounding him, he faced deep sorrow with the loss of his wife, which profoundly affected him emotionally. Alongside this heartache, Davies dealt with various health issues in his later years, including the challenges of aging that further complicated his life. Finally, he passed away on January 17, 2019, due to natural causes at the age of 88. Vanda Godzil, born on November 17, 1922, gained recognition for her portrayal of Virginia in Bless This House in 1973. She grew up in Portsmouth, Hampshire, in a family that encouraged her artistic inclinations. From a young age, Godzil displayed a strong passion for acting, leading her to attend drama school where she honed her skills and prepared for a career in the performing arts. Her breakthrough role came with her appearance in The Pink Panther Strikes Again in 1976, which highlighted her versatility and ability to connect with audiences. Vanda married Alan J. Orchard, and together they welcomed one child, creating a loving family dynamic. However, her life was not without significant challenges. She faced a painful battle with cancer, which tested her resilience and spirit. Compounding her difficulties was the emotional burden of losing her husband, a tragedy that left her grappling with grief and loneliness. After years of enduring hardships, Vanda Godzil passed away on April 2, 1990, due to cancer at the age of 67. Lionel Blair, born on December 12, 1928, portrayed Jules in Bless This House, 1973. His early life began in Canada, where he was surrounded by the vibrant arts scene, before his family relocated to the UK. This transition ignited his passion for dance and acting, leading him to immerse himself in the world of performance. Instead of attending university, Lionel honed his skills in various dance schools across London, where he developed his talent for choreography and stage presence. Over the years, he became known not only for his acting but also for his dynamic role as a television presenter, captivating audiences with his charisma. In his personal life, Lionel married Susan Davis, and the couple had 3 children together, creating a nurturing environment for their family. However, Lionel's life was touched by tragedy. He faced the heartbreaking loss of his sister to illness, which left a lasting impact on him. Additionally, he battled prostate cancer in his later years, a struggle that tested his resilience and spirit. Despite these hardships, he continued to perform and engage with his audience. Lionel Blair passed away on November 4, 2021, at the age of 92 due to natural causes. Gareth Hunt was born on February 7, 1943, and became well known for his role as Charles in Bless This House, 1974. Growing up in London, Gareth developed a passion for acting early on, prompting him to attend the prestigious Webber Douglas Academy of Dramatic Art, where he trained alongside some of the best talents in the industry. His career took off with his iconic role in The New Avengers, where he brought a unique charm and energy to his character, quickly becoming a fan favorite. Gareth experienced 2 marriages during his life and had 3 children, cherishing family time despite the challenges he faced. Tragically, he endured the sudden loss of his first wife, a devastating blow that deeply affected him and left emotional scars. Later in life, he faced a challenging battle with pancreatic cancer that significantly impacted his health and well-being. Gareth Hunt ultimately passed away on March 14, 2007, at the age of 64 due to complications from cancer, leaving behind a void in the hearts of those who admired his work. Alan Cuthbertson, born on April 7, 1920, is best remembered for his role as the detective sergeant in Bless This House, 1974. His journey began in Australia, where he developed an early interest in the arts. Alan moved to the UK to pursue acting, not through formal university education, but by training at various acting schools that prepared him for a successful career in performance. His breakthrough role came with The Guns of Navarone, where he skillfully portrayed an authoritative figure, showcasing his talent for embodying complex characters. Throughout his life, Alan married and had 1 child, finding joy in family life, although it was not without its trials. He faced the painful loss of his wife, a tragedy that left him heartbroken and altered the course of his personal life. Additionally, he struggled with a long-term illness that weighed heavily on him in his later years. Alan Cuthbertson passed away on February 8, 1988, at the age of 67 due to a heart attack. Maurice Kaufman, born on June 29, 1927, is best remembered for his role as Geoffrey Huntley Johnson in Bless This House, 1974. Growing up in Gorleston, Norfolk, Kaufman developed a passion for the performing arts from an early age, attending various dance schools to refine his skills. He eventually transitioned to acting, where he found success in British cinema and television. One of the highlights of his career was his performance in A Shot in the Dark, 1964, which showcased his comedic talent and charm. In his personal life, Maurice married the renowned actress Honor Blackman, and they welcomed one child together. However, his life was not without its challenges. He faced a significant battle with cancer, a struggle that tested his resilience and affected his family dynamics. The loss of his wife added to the sorrow he experienced, leaving a profound impact on his emotional well-being. Maurice Kaufman passed away on September 21, 1997, due to cancer at the age of 70. David Lodge, born on August 19, 1921, gained recognition for his portrayal of Slasher McGurk in Bless This House, 1976. Raised in London, he pursued his dream of acting by attending drama school, where he honed his craft and prepared for a career in entertainment. His career highlight came with his role in the iconic series The Sweeney, which showcased his talent for capturing the essence of complex characters. David experienced marriage twice and had 2 children, but his personal journey was marked by deep heartache. He faced a challenging battle with cancer, which significantly impacted his health and outlook on life. Additionally, the loss of his first wife left a profound emotional void, complicating his already tumultuous experiences. Despite these challenges, he remained dedicated to his craft, even as he navigated the ups and downs of his personal life. David Lodge passed away on October 18, 2003, due to cancer at the age of 82. Ivan Beavis was born on April 22, 1926, and is well known for his portrayal of Charlie in Bless This House, 1972. Growing up in Liverpool, Lancashire, he attended Christ's College, Finchley, where he began to nurture his passion for acting. Ivan's career reached a significant milestone with his memorable role as Harry Hewitt in the long-running soap opera Coronation Street, which endeared him to audiences and showcased his talent for character-driven performances. He married Kathleen Atkin, and together they had 2 children. However, Ivan's life was not without sorrow. He faced a tough battle with cancer, a challenge that weighed heavily on him and his family. Additionally, the loss of his father was a painful experience that deeply affected him. Ivan Beavis ultimately succumbed to cancer on December 24, 1997, at the age of 71. David Batley was born on November 5, 1935, and is best known for his role as Mr. Jones in Bless This House, 1973. Raised in Battersea, London, Batley displayed a keen interest in the arts early on and pursued this passion at the Camberwell School of Art, where he immersed himself in creative pursuits. However, the allure of acting proved irresistible, leading him to transition to the world of performance. Throughout his career, Batley garnered attention for his dry, ironic delivery, with one of his career highlights being his role in the beloved sitcom The Liverbirds, which showcased his ability to capture both humor and poignancy. He married Sarah Hanrahan, and together they had 2 children, adding to his sense of fulfillment. Despite these joys, Batley faced significant personal challenges. His battle with cancer was a long and difficult journey, one that tested his spirit and resilience. Tragically, he also experienced the heartbreaking loss of his first wife, an event that left him deeply affected and struggling to cope with the emotional fallout. David Batley passed away on January 20, 2003, due to cancer at the age of 67. Tony Selby was born on February 26, 1938, and is remembered for his portrayal of Fingers in Bless This House, 1974. Growing up in Lambeth, London, he developed a passion for performing arts and honed his craft at the prestigious Italia Conti Stage School. His training laid a strong foundation for his career, allowing him to take on various roles in television and film. Selby achieved notable success in the entertainment industry, particularly for his compelling portrayal in the long-running series EastEnders, which endeared him to fans. His personal life, however, was marked by trials and tribulations. He married twice and had one child, but the journey was not always smooth. He faced the devastating loss of his first wife, which left a profound emotional void in his life. Alongside this personal tragedy, Selby also encountered health struggles that added to the challenges he faced, impacting both his physical well-being and his career. Tony Selby passed away on September 5, 2021, due to natural causes at the age of 83. Glenn Edwards was born on February 2, 1931, and is well known for his role as the motorcycle policeman in Bless This House, 1971. His early life in Penang, Malaysia, provided a unique backdrop that shaped his perspective before he moved to the UK to pursue his passion for acting. Glenn's career flourished with significant roles, including his portrayal of Dave Harris in the hit show Minder, which showcased his versatility and ability to engage with audiences. Throughout his life, he married 3 times and had 1 child, but his personal journey was marked by emotional challenges. The loss of his first wife was a profound heartbreak that left him reeling, and he struggled to come to terms with the grief that accompanied such a significant loss. In addition to this, Glenn faced various health issues throughout his life, which added complexity to his experiences and often tested his resolve. Glenn Edwards passed away on May 23, 2018, due to natural causes at the age of 87. Arthur Brough, born on February 26, 1905, is best remembered for his role as Mr. Sayers in Bless This House in 1974. He grew up in Petersfield, Hampshire, where his passion for performing arts emerged early on. Brough attended the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, where he honed his skills and laid the groundwork for a successful career in acting. His most notable role came in the beloved sitcom Are You Being Served?, where he portrayed Mr. Granger, a character that endeared him to audiences and became a defining moment in his career. Throughout his life, Brough was married to Elizabeth Addyman, and the couple had 1 child together, creating a family life filled with warmth. However, his personal journey was marked by deep sorrow. The loss of his wife left a significant emotional impact on him. In addition to his grief, Brough struggled with various health issues as he aged, which affected his quality of life. Despite his challenges, he continued to work in the industry until his health declined. Arthur Brough passed away on May 28, 1978, due to natural causes at the age of 73. Peggy Clifford, born on March 23, 1921, is known for her portrayal of matron in Bless This House in 1973. She grew up in Poole, Dorset, where her passion for acting led her to attend drama school. Clifford's talent shone through in various roles, with a significant highlight being her part in the children's television Caravan, which showcased her versatility and charm. Throughout her life, she married twice and had 1 child, navigating the complexities of relationships and motherhood while pursuing her acting career. However, Clifford's life was marred by tragedy. She faced a long and arduous battle with cancer that challenged her resilience. The emotional burden of losing her first husband also weighed heavily on her heart, adding to the struggles she endured. Despite these personal challenges, she continued to pursue her passion for acting, bringing joy to audiences through her comedic roles. Unfortunately, after years of fighting her illness, Peggy Clifford passed away on May 26, 1986, due to cancer at the age of 65. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in Bless This House, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.